Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adults. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends and Merry Christmas to you. This is Monday, December the 24th, Christmas Eve, and two of our good friends are with us today, Cathy, Barton, and Dave Para.
Oh, I thought it was Rudolph and Blitzen.
No, Cathy and Dave.
No.
And this really has been a tradition for the past 20 years or so,
That's
where
right.
you've been with us either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
That's right.
singing
And
music.
it's sure been fun.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it has, and I hope we can continue this tradition
Oh, me
for many
too.
years.
You bet.
You're going to do one of my favorite Cathy and Dave songs here in just a minute, but this being Christmas Eve, you want to share some thoughts. What does Christmas mean to you, Cathy?
Well, the biggest thing is that the significance of the season is obviously the whole story about this ultimate gift of Jesus, but I also see it as a time of family and incredible friendships.
Yeah.
We really get that reinforced every year, and that means so much to me.
And it's a time to reflect about all of the many blessings that we have, and whether we realize it or not, we've got a lot of blessings, all of us.
That's true. That's true. It's the promise of love, is what I think it is.
Yeah.
That's
And this,
3 words.
this tune that you're going to do, I heard for the first time 10 or 15 years ago. It always brings a tear to my eye because it is so special. Who wrote the song?
Well, it's a guy named Bob Coltman. He lives up near Boston, Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Lives out there, and he's been a songwriter for many years. 40 years ago maybe, he was singing in the folk scene, mostly in the Northeast. He did a few albums, but he's written, 20 years ago, he had written 4,000 songs.
4,000 songs.
And he was a technical writer by profession, and he wrote plays, and he was a photographer, and he plays fiddle and guitar and banjo and auto harp and everything.
Okay.
And so he's just an amazing person, very gentle soul. But loves, is one of those people that's inspired by traditional music and then writes songs in those styles.
And this is a very gentle song.
It
From
is.
from the perspective of a child writing a letter to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Very smart child.
Called Make My Presence Small. Cathy, Barton, and Dave Para on this Christmas Eve. This is our gift to you, Cathy and Dave.
Santa Claus, I'm writing you with extra special care. This request's important, please grant it this year. I'm asking for just one thing, and it is for us all. Not asking much for me alone, so make my present small. Make my present small, just peace on earth for all. Real peace on earth, goodwill to men, and make my present small. I know I've asked you other years for trains and other toys, but this year Santa simply bring joy to all girls and boys. To hungry ones, please bring them food. To chilly ones, bring fire. And Santa, bring each, if you can, peace for their heart's desire. Make my present small, just peace on earth for all. Real peace on earth, goodwill to men, and make my present small. this letter's getting long, and there's so little time. But Santa, bring an end to all the hurtfulness and crime. To every face, please bring a smile. To every heart, a kiss. I'd forfeit all my Christmas gifts if you would just do this. Make my present small, just peace on earth for all. Real peace on earth, goodwill to men. And make my present small. Make my present small. Just peace on earth for all. Real peace on earth, goodwill to men. And make my present small.
Cathy, Barton, and Dave Para, thank you so much. Make my presence small. And you know, when I was over there listening to that song, my mind was flashing back to years gone by. Mm-hmm. How many times I've heard you sing that. And I realized that this is a time of year when we're all supposed to be happy. But some people out there may be hurting at this time of year because they've lost someone very dear to them.
That's right. That's right.
Well, the nativity story is actually a very common story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that struggle at this time of year too. So,
but the one point I want to make is, even if you have lost someone that you love very much, if you open up your heart, they're still there.
They are there.
They're there.
Yes, yes.
They never go away. So if you have love for a person who has passed on to the next life, just open your heart up.
That's
You'll
exactly
feel them there,
right. Yes.
and you can celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with them just as if they're sitting right next to you.
That's exactly right.
There was an old saying I heard many, many years ago. It's, just because I have died, I can't think exactly how it goes, but do not weep for me. Speak of me as you have always speaking of me. Laugh as we've always laughed. I'm just beyond the corner waiting for you.
That's right. That's beautifully said.
Yeah.
Beautifully
So I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Thank
too,
you for
Paul.
joining
Bet,
Christmas
as
Eve.
always.
Good
Could
to
you
see
do a
you.
little bit of
I
Christmas
think
music
so,
as
maybe.
we say goodbye on this Christmas Eve and tell you our program is directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Thank you, Travis. Pat Akers, audio is KBIA. Thank you, Pat. Elizabeth Hayden, our floor director. Thanks, Elizabeth. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. If you're going to be driving on the highways, be careful. We want you back with us tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.